Welcome to your daily focus for January the 4th, 2017. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly. And before we begin, thank you. Thank you truly for all of the support you give me, the positive, loving energy that you send my way. Thank you. Now let's see what the energy is going to be for us today. Two of Coins is back. It's about our balance. It's maintaining our balance, understanding what brings in balance, understanding how to embrace the balance, celebrate the balance. King of Wands, there's the optimism, there's the high thinker, and the Three of Coins. It's a work hard day. Pay attention to the details today. Let's get an angel card. So last night I tried to do a YouTube stream. Wow, that's to me very difficult. So if nothing else, it was comedy relief. Watching me try and not succeed, and that's okay. It was Mercury retrograde, so I should have known better. And it was a learning experience, and I have more questions than I have answers at this point, but we'll see what we can do. Because I'd like to connect with you. 59 command. So 5 plus 9 is 14, which comes to a 5. So it's the adventure. It's looking towards the adventure we want to step into. Okay, very few of us are actually stepping into that adventure as much as we imagined we would, or that we feel we should have by this point. And this is commanding. This is commanding the adventure. So I almost get like affirmations here. Commanding from the universe, God, source, your angels and spirit guides, what you want to step into. Believing that you can step into those things. Because your affirmation, yeah, it's words, but it's more of a vibration, a loving vibration, a joyous vibration. When we can actually put ourselves into the future in our thoughts of what it will be like, and feel that happiness, feel that joy, feel that love, feel that compassion, that's when it really takes hold as a message, as an affirmation. So if you don't do anything else today, try and, slow down your breathing a little bit. Try and clear your mind a little bit. And I did a video just on breathing, okay? And then I said some beautiful, loving words to hopefully, if your thoughts do drift, they drift towards positive, reassuring thoughts. Words that you should already believe about yourself, about where you are and what you can do. And just take a few minutes and just breathe. And that's it. And when your mind starts to drift, and it will, just bring it back to your breath and just paying attention to your breathing. Set a timer for 3 minutes or 5 minutes or 10, depending on your time restraints. Let's go back to the first card. Two of Coins, and it is the first card again. It was the first card yesterday, and it's the first card again today, which tells me that we don't feel very balanced. We're holding on to, those 2 coins, the abundance. And what is abundance to you? That's the first thing that you have to define for yourself. What is abundance? Is it a lot of money? Is it a lot of things? Is it people in your life? Love in your life? Stature in the community? Is it creating a business or stepping into a career that you want? And you're going forward here, so you're working on maybe your knowledge to grow that career, or maybe your contacts. Maybe you're networking yourself, or you'd like to network yourself. And on the other side of it, you've got home and family, or maybe you do something in the community. And so you have to divvy up your time and your energy and your resources, your vitality in order to succeed. And one may be tilting you one way, and then another tilts you another way, and pretty soon you're feeling like you're going to fall over. You're weeble wobbling all over the place, and it's getting us back into balance. One of the best ways of getting back into balance is by taking a couple of deep, slow breaths. Feeling that you are in control. When we get stressed, when we get worried, when we have fear, our breathing becomes shallow. And then that just creates more stress, more fear. So we need to consciously do the opposite to bring us back into a centered way of being, a grounded way of being. And look at our balance. Understand our balance. Now we have the King of Wands right in the middle, so we should be able to tap into some wonderful, unique ways of maintaining our balance. So it is unique and personal to us. There's also an optimism here that you can do this, that you've got this, that you can succeed, that you can go forward, that you can have the life you want, you can build the dreams you want, you can become the person you want, and you can. But yet, it's tapping into our high thought, and then, it's acting on our high thought in the smallest of ways. I forgot to find that video last night. I promised to find you to put up on Facebook. I'll try and find it tonight for you, that little girl. It says you set a resolution, forget the resolution. That resolution, you think it's going to be this big, exciting moment where fireworks are going off and parades are walking down your street celebrating you and your accomplishments. It's going to be a million little tiny things that accumulate it all together. Make it all happen, make it all real, make it all tangible. And here we are sitting, and we are the coin maker, the pentacle maker. And we've hung some up on the walls, so obviously we are proud of our talents and our abilities and what we can do when we put our mind to it. And today, the universe, God, our angels, our spirit guides, source is saying, put your mind to it. Do something small, do something little. Even if you think it's insignificant, it's not. Because it moves you that much closer to the sustainability, to the determination, to the perseverance it takes to really unwrap that present, which is your dream, your desires, your goals. See what our wonderful animals have to say for us today. So yes, it is all about balance. It is all about being centered, but more than that, grabbing onto the optimism, or maybe we're just feeling the optimism, tapping into our higher thought, our intuition. We may come up with some very unique strategies for ourselves to take ourselves to the next level, to get ourselves out of a mess or get ourselves out of a chaotic situation or one that drains your energy. Command it. Command that path to be in front of you. Command that path to open up to you. Command yourself, discipline yourself to do the work it's going to take to get there. Don't hope that it's going to fall from the sky. Make it happen. That's what this card is. Make it happen. Make it happen. Now, picked up the deck and the whole deck came. Be free. I don't know if we've had that one before. So the Mighty Hawk says, be free. Leader, that was one of our words yesterday. Initiate, impulsive, open, insight. There are many ways to be free. One of them is to transcend reality by imagination, as I try to do, and it's by Annis Nin. If you have chosen Hawk, the card speaks to who you are. Hawk is protective, intuitive, and a leader. Hawk shows you that you are very responsible, very intelligent, and yet very spiritual. You observe the situation before reacting. Hawk may be telling you to look at the big picture before you react. Stop paying attention to every single tiny detail, as it helps to alleviate the weight that you feel around you and your life. Hawk wants you to work on adding some impulsiveness to your life instead of ritualistically walking through life as if it were a recipe that needs to be followed exactly. There is a difference between being irresponsible and impulsive. So don't fret that Hawk is telling you to change. He only tells you to free yourself from narrow-minded people and small thinking and be free. Hawk is often seen as a messenger from the other side. So if you chose this card, there is that spiritual awakening that you are being asked to open yourself to. It could be that you went through a trying, difficult time and simply going through the motions. Hawk asks you if you're being authentic to your true soul self. If the answer is no, work with Hawk to get back the intuitive person that you are by possibly taking a class on mediumship or psychic development. So Hawk is saying, maybe it's time to get a little impulsive, but I was kind of getting that with, seeing things in a unique new way, a new problem solving in a unique new way, tapping into your intuition and your higher wisdom through just some deep breathing. And tap into the higher wisdom that's there for you, that you probably already possess. You just have to find it. You just have to tap into it. And don't worry, your subconscious will find it. You don't have to go looking for it. You just have to have the intention that you are going. That's why when we go to sleep at night and we have these big problems, we wake up in the morning and it's just clear to us of what we needed to do in the first place. And why did we spend the whole night worrying about it? Because it's so easy and it's so right in front of us. That's because we gave the intention to our subconscious and then we went to sleep and said, okay, do your work. Pop out the right answer. That's why the Emperor and the Empress are two of the highest intuitives in the deck, because they already possess the wisdom. So they take the idea, they put it into their minds, and then they allow their intuition, they allow their higher wisdom, they allow their subconscious to come up with the answer that is needed, the path that is needed. And then when it shows up, they don't argue with it. They know it to be sound, they know it to be true. And so they act upon it. And other people look around and say, wow, I can't believe you had the nerve to do that. I can't believe you had the courage to do that. But once you actually tap into that knowledge within yourself, you know beyond a shadow of a doubt it's right. So listen to the Hawk. Look at the big picture before you react. I think we had a lot of that in the last couple of days. I've said it several times. Maybe it was in personal readings, maybe it was on one of my videos here, but look at the bigger picture. Understand where you are putting your attention, where you are putting your focus, what you are cultivating. And is that what you want to cultivate? What does the big picture look like? Does it match? Does it align? Where do you need to put your attention, your resources, your energy, your time, your love? And we're really being asked that as a collective right now, to really think our steps through of where we want to go, why we want to go there, and what we are going to do in order to get there. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.